She's also one of the good, followed by Cici Rondina, 6 points, and Maika Ortiz, 4 points. So for this third set, Mayan Bendres will start for the Flying Titans, but the same lineup here for the Akari Chargers, and they got the first point.
That needs to become is really the setter. You got to stay composed from start to finish.
And, you know, we got to call out Camille Cal also, who has been playing.
That's right.
And she
got those down the line.
Yeah. Yep. She's actually ranked in among the top 10 setters in the league. Chocomucho, 2 points away from extending the series. To Bino, or rather, it's Eli Soyud.
Take a look at the location of the block. Yep, in between Isa Molde and the
malaman ng playbook ni Coach Dante. Cici again, Hazareno with a stop. Laxina with a bomb there. Isa Molde with a stop. And here comes Akari. It's going to be a quick one, yeah. But good option, the middle there. Sense. But she has the idea. It can't be Ivy all the time. And Cobb taking a look at the blockers, giving it still to Ivy Laxina. And that one is going to be a point. 5-point deficit. It's tough, but they're not out. They're down, but not out. Talking about Akari. Laxina again. Good bounce there. Covered by Chocomucho. Wow. One more time on that last block by Eli Soyud.
Because I think they practice na yung mga sharp angles ni Soltones. Kaya naging ganun yung position ng defense nila whenever she goes for that open hit.
This time Eli tries to answer. She's denied. She's been trying to look for a solid point here. She's denied again. That is stays alive. Tang goes up to Cici from the back row, but a solid block coming from Victoria.
Hi, Victoria, yung attack niya. She was there, one-on-one in the block.
For the Chargers. Wong goes up to Bino. That's good for Soyud.
Soyud, dahil overball. But take a look at that again during the last sequence. May kita mo yon ngayon sa Flying Titans. Even no first set.
5-point deficit. Molde trying to make it smaller, but the block has been in for the Chargers.
The block was there. Eli Soyud was there. She's also one of the better blockers.
Talking about a good finish, let's laud that short slide coming from Ortiz. Laxina getting that one through. This stays alive. Laxina again. Mendez was there. Rondina. Cobb goes up to Ivy. She's denied by Alba. They go to the other side because it has been troublesome on the left, the right.
The Chargers had more firepower for this game. And
approach mo that pag bumagal ka, ganun kababa yung set, tendency ang baba ng contact mo and the blockers will be ready to block that.
Can you tell us, especially for those first-time volleyball viewers or volleyball fans, what is the significance of that low fast set, Panay?
Low fast set is definitely to make your blockers late na makapwesto. Easier for your squad na makakuha ng puntos. Dahil mararatal yung blockers mo eh. Ay, ang hirap pa naman maghabol, especially if you're a middle blocker. Ang layo ng kino-cover mo from left to right. So, big opening yon pag na-late ng kahit one step lang ang middle blocker ng kalaban.
Oh, a lot of good touches here, keeping the ball alive. Talking about the tower high-risers, but Soyud cross-court this time.
Pero hindi nila na-sustain for the second set.
Got some new faces on the side of the tower high-risers. You got Marzan and Paran starting here in set number 3, but wow! Soyud once again.
For the Chargers, that is her 12th point for this game.
I mean, Coach Sherwin Malonzo, the head of, well, he was the commissioner in the last conference, but this time control committee, there you go, the head of control committee in this conference, Sherwin Malonzo, was saying, you know, this is also for the players so they don't get those back-to-back-to-back games.
That's right.
And they have time to recover, recover their bodies.
Good serve.
Back set.
Oh!
There you go, and there you have it. Eli Soyud nailing the coffin here.
First set nila, di ba? Extended first set, but they weren't able to sustain their...
In the PVL.
Right, and you can see that with Julia Cornell having played 2 games already for Galleries. Looks good.
Looks
in the
very
first 2
good.
games.
Yeah.
Can be used as a setter and an opposite as well. Speaking of confidence, Chini Arroyo had that point a while ago. She gained some of those when she was with Farm Fresh. Meanwhile, solid hit from Eli Soyud. Right, the spike of the set is brought to you by Dunkin, pasalubong ng bayan.
You have to be careful. You want to protect your lead. Oh, what a serve.
Chance here for the Chargers. Soyud, the drop. It works.
Soyud with a drop shot.
Confidence of Eli Soyud here as a starter for Akari is really off the chart. We have Santiago, Gonzaga, and Gagate. I mean, this is the best time for them to get some stops at the net. Oh,
And the set.
come on!
What a point. Hindi natin patagalin pa, says Eli Soyud. Right down the line for the finisher.
From Zeus. They're playing a different game.
They're here to play.
Yeah.
Sharma, the strongest of hits, but it's back with the Chargers. Soltones on the tip. Boy pa.
Mad scramble, but it's working.
Santiago read that one. Mondoniedo with the 1-2.
Good save.
Lavenes got it. Soyud again on the drop. Drops everywhere. Cal goes back to Eli. And nope. As it heads straight to
Hand of Santiago.
Erlindo Eusebio.
Yeah, but it's clear, you know, again, both teams, you gotta appreciate the effort they put in defense, right? All these drops are...
Catching up, 6 points this time. Back set to Soyud. Look at this, 1 and done. Always ready for that big swing.
I also think, no, the side.
Camille Cal, 9 excellent sets, 4 points against the Foxies. Van Sickle against the double block. Cal to Soyud. Off-speed hit is good.
With an off-speed
Oh,
shot.
Soyud somehow mastered the soft touch. Enough spin to get that point. And one thing important here for the Akari Chargers, they found a way here to slow down.
Janelle Cheng. A bad pass coming from Sultones, a rare one. Soyud, that's outside. Dacoron with 2 points, scored in the first set. And Eli Soyud gets the side out. Soyud with 9.
That one. Going explosive in that approach last second, just tipping that one over. Just kidding. Yeah, there.
Galang. Lead is 3. Good up. Fifi goes to Soyud. Jen back to Ara. Ara goes to the middle. Kretschel was there. Back to Soyud. One blocker to beat.
Yes. Also has a variation in her spikes. She saw that it was just a single block. Mr. Steve.
Chance ball. Soyud. Patuloy yung puntos nitong Akari. They're on a run now.
And
Maraginot on 2. Soyud with a hit.
oh,
Good pickup there by Permentilla. Laika Ebon from the back row. Dug up by Nisperos. Laxina. There's Pineda picking it up. Chiara Permentilla turned away.
If the set is that tight,
Block of the set brought to you by East West Bank, the official bank set, Paning.
That's right.
Great pass by Almonte. Maulab na, no, nearly touched the net. No, what a block again by the Chargers, Paning.
Sabi natin here from the Akari Chargers, I did mention na nababasa na nila yung mga hits or yung mga angles nito.
Vermentilla, 15 already.
Good serve.
Cal, back set. Soyud, yes.
What about that reverse set by Camille Cal? Ang layo ng pinaggalingan niya but was able to set that to Eli Soyud on the opposite and keep this momentum on their side and not let go of it dahil ang ganda na ng start nila.
Yeah. Short pass off a good serve by Atienza against Eli Soyud with an off-speed hit. Atienza will set it up for Laure. Oh, and Laure is rejected. And again, it's in the blocking. Their first point in the fourth set was a kill block. The 6-point run is also a kill block for the Chargers.
And she said the team has got what it takes.
Yes.
It's the mindset that they're having some trouble overcoming. And you said so yourself. February is the last month. But that block of the set is brought to you by East West Bank, the official bank of the PVL All-Filipino. Staying light on her feet, just
very bouncy,
making the rounds in their side of the court. Iris sets it up for Genesis with a touch. Vesperos was there. Soyud tries again, sending it to the back. Orendain to the rescue. Ooh, and Estrella. But Ivy Laxina was there. And a great exchange of attacks from both squads.
What a spot.
Eli again, Jamie.
The back-to-back points. Just knowing the open window, the holds on the defense of Capital One.
Niegos now serving. Cam back sets to Soyud with that classic soft touch of hers to lead them 8-6.
Capital One.
We see her in set 2. I'll leave that up to you, Denise and Ivy. Usually, a strong front line works so well for Akari, but the errors that they've committed in recent plays have proved otherwise.
Great opportunities for themselves. You see the numbers in set number 1. There's really not much of a difference in terms of the number
for the Akari Chargers right now. A smoother play for Akari. Dindin. Cal to Ivy. Victoria was there. Great blocking by Dindin Santiago Manabat and Cherry Nunag.
Soyud once again finds that.
Just found the right spot.
Roll over here and die in 3 sets.
It's the same as the first set, though. 1-5.
And as you mentioned, Phil, last time around, nanalo ang Farm Fresh against Akari in 3
straight sets, yes.
Nice set. Well done.
That was a good set. I think.
You get a chance to move forward quickly.
Quarterfinals.
Wow! Eli Soyud has been pining for that.
Mitch. Iroa first ball. Pump onto France. Nice dig by Hazareno. Soltones cross. Lie with the dig. France block. Coverage by Iroa. Back set for Isa. Nice recovery by Gallery's Tower. Now it's Akari's turn to attack. Back set for Soyud. That drops for Eli. Oquillo will continue to serve. Ball up by Gretzel. Call back set. Soyud. That's in.
Eli Soyud and that earlier choosing the better zone this time.
But we're seeing it now, from Laxina, from Faith Esperos. But they have to be consistent.
Kept up by the Chargers. The push, it's inside. Ezra Madrigal with a serve. Coronel goes to Ronquillo. Checked Cobb looks at the options, back sets to Soyud! And down it goes for Eli Soyud. Talk about strong spikes. She can deliver.
Good serve.
Cobb on a kneeling set to Madrigal. Chance. But blocked. Ronquillo rejected.
Pero sometimes iba nawawala ka lang sa loob. At any rate, again, 3-point lead here for Akari. Soyud. Nothing yet. Hazareno bumps this one to Eli from the right pin.
See that they're having a difficult time blocking.
Staying alive here in the second. Mitch Cobb to Eli Soyud. And that is how you end big points for Soyud. It's only the second set.
Almost there for that first contact.
And we need more points coming from Tobino. She scored 15 in their previous match. Soyud will try! And that was our Filipinas Live question of the game. Also, if you remember, which libero will find success with their receives today. Here we go, set number 4. Well, this game deserves a 5-set extension here. Kung pwede lang. But here comes Eli. And you know what? Eli goes, no, I don't think so.
Not today.
Not today.
I'm trying to finish it in 4 sets. The composure, the veteran presence.
Well, obviously, you have 2 liberos in the back.
Let's see
Not
if it
officially.
Not in the jersey.
Not in the jersey.
Meanwhile, Brooke Van Sickle is blocked again.
Boy, she has really...
Gretch Soltones with 4 attack points. It's a 2-point lead for the Chargers, who have taken control of this match. Good read from Hazareno. Soyud will try, but that is outside. So she still hasn't found her groove yet. 2 points now for Nunag. She will serve again. Mitch to Eli. I was going to say babies that one, but he still gets the point. Mars Alba, that was a beautiful set coming from Alba. Good serve. Great net defense. Alba, one-hand set to Picaña, dug up. Soyud again challenging the blockers, not this time. Rondina, and they were ready for it.
Take a second look on that. There you go, Eli Soyud getting one against CC Rondina. In that semi-finals match against Chocomucho has proven that they can be a resilient team as well.
Rondina varying her attack. Here comes Soyud with the power. This point of the set is brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's Vitamin Powered Whitening Lotion. Care of Eli Soyud, who started out slow, now has.
Great pass. Nope.
So everything just going right here. Alba finds CC from the left, challenging the blockers of Akari. Soyud answers back, straight to the hands of Tobino. CC ulit. Soyud with a hit out of her own.
Could have been tied. That's a good set.
Get it again. Just stop. Let's take a look at spike of the set brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong ng bayan. Defensive players on the court.
It's a good serve. What a spot. Take a look at the attack from Eli Soyud. She knew that CC Rondina.
For the Chocomucho Flying Titans, well, game number 3, on the other hand, is a subject that they still want to keep discussing. Today, the Flying Titans are playing like a team reborn, and Royce Tobino's steady hand is leading the charge. As she told me, she's learned to turn pressure into fuel. She knows that CC is here, but they're also counting on her to make a difference tonight. However, Akari isn't out, not with Mitch Cobb running things around. As she said, it's all about trusting my gut. The goal hasn't changed. Set, score, push, survive. Chocomucho's knocking on the door of a game number 3, while Akari is trying to slam it shut. What gives first, the pressure or the will to win? We'll find out, Chicky and Jamie.